Capitol riot, what happened to these rioters? The pictures, many of which were captured by news agency photojournalists on hand to document the vote certifying Joe Biden's electoral win, depicted rioters trespassing in government offices or roaming the Senate chamber or assaulting police officers. In the weeks and months that followed, however, the snaps came back to haunt many of the rioters. To date, more than 725 have been arrested in nearly every U.S. state and Washington, D.C. More than 30 so far have been sentenced to incarceration, with U.S. officials vowing that more prosecutions are likely in the future. Investigators are seeking public help in identifying 350 rioters, including 250 suspected of attacking police officers. Here are 5 of the most iconic pictures of rioters and what's happened to them since 6 January. Among the most widely shared images was that of Jacob Anthony Chansley, a 34-year-old who referred to himself as the Canaan Shaman. An ardent Trump supporter, Chansley was pictured wearing horns and a bearskin headdress during the riot, quickly becoming one of the most recognizable figures from the siege. Chansley was arrested just days after the riot. In November, he was sentenced to 41 months in prison for his involvement, in addition to 36 months of supervised release. In court, Chansley said he now believes it was wrong to enter the Capitol and that he hopes to evolve. His sentence is one of the longest so far doled out to 6 January rioters. Another rioter, 36-year-old Florida resident Adam Johnson, was famously pictured walking, wearing a Trump beanie, between guide ropes meant for tours at the Capitol. He was carrying a podium bearing the seal of the Speaker of the House and posed in front of a painting depicting the surrender of British General John Burgoyne in the American Revolutionary War. Johnson, who was dubbed Podium Guy by social media users in the wake of the riot, was charged with trespassing, disorderly conduct and theft of government property just days later. In November, Johnson pleaded guilty to entering and remaining in a restricted building and now faces up to 6 months in prison and up to $9,500 in fines. The other charges were dropped by prosecutors in exchange for his guilty plea.